Hello everyone and welcome back to more Persona 4 Dancing All Night. We're going to continue from where we left off, which was Kanami's part, and we're talking about things with Dojima. Alright, back in we go. What looked like ribbons, that's what Dojima-san said. When Miso Chimizu and Yusan and his group disappeared, there were these thin things that stretched from the plasma and tried to grab me. Whoops. That's my B. Thank you for letting me know.
In any case, there's something I need to ask you about that rumor.
Sure. What is it?
Do you have any idea who this dead idol mentioned in the rumor might be? I'm looking into that too, but I thought it might be faster to ask you since you're in the business.
A dead idol.
An idol that passed away. Since I'm in the same industry, I really don't want to think too much about it, but considering the situation, I think hard so I can help out. Huh, that reminds me, haven't I heard something like that before? Who did I hear it from? Miso Chimizu? No, that doesn't seem right. I'm trying to remember, but I'm drawing a blank and my head feels all fuzzy. I try even harder to remember, and this time, a sharp pain goes through my head.
Ow!
Oof.
What's wrong? Are you alright?
I'm okay. This has been happening every now and then lately.
If you're not feeling well, you should see a doctor. Body is your career, right?
Right. Still, I don't know who that idol could be. It would help if I knew which agency she was with, or any other details about her.
Alright, I'll look into that. I'd caution you against going around telling anyone else about this.
Oh? Why does it have to be a secret?
Who'd believe you if you told them people were getting tangled up in ribbons and taken off somewhere? Even if this case is just the way you describe it, the police will need some evidence before they make a move. If spreading it around makes it harder to maneuver, then a detective has to stay quiet while they get the evidence they need.
That makes sense.
Is that how it is? I'm not fully convinced, but I agree anyway. That's when I hear loud footsteps and yelling on the hallway and getting closer. Wait, isn't that voice?
This is serious!
What's wrong, Coach?
What's wrong? You're asking me what's wrong? Konami, you have to... Oh my, what a fine hunk of a man. Just my type.
Well,
No, this is no time to be thinking with my nether parts. You just have to come with me. That girl's amazing. Let's get a move on, people. Oh, and feel free to come with me, sir.
well. Just as he says so, Coach takes my arm and runs out into the hallway again. He drags me backwards along with him, and as I'm scrambling to walk without falling down, all I can do is follow my coach.
Hey, Coach!
I really don't like in animes, this is just a personal opinion, but I really don't like in animes when they portray, like, people that are, like, flamboyant, because, like, you know, if you've ever met, like, there's different kinds of, like, you know, people who are, you know, homosexual. There we go. I was trying to be more PC about it than just say, like, you know, people that are gay. I mean, I guess it's fine to say, but, like, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so there's a lot of different types of people, and they're not all, like, super flamboyant, but every time you watch an anime and things, they always portray, like, the gay person as super flamboyant. The only ones that I've seen that are, like, you know, literally just normal people, but they just like other people, you know, like they just like other men or like other women and things, is Stars Align. Stars Align's pretty good at that. And there's one other show too, but I can't remember. Persona continued the tradition of being weirdly horny, of course. I agree. Anime needs to work on its representation. That's true. Maybe that's what they're used to in Japan, because maybe flamboyant people in Japan are always like that in Japan. So it might be a cultural thing, but I'm not 100% sure. Because you see it in anime all the time where it's just the gay person is just super gay or something, or like super like girly or super manly or something, you know?
Hurry, this way!
What's going on? What's this about, Coach?
As I'm wondering what could have happened, Coach drags me to the studio I'd been practicing in earlier. Wait, what? The only ones who were here were Coach and Noe-san and...
Oh, it's Kanami and Dad, too.
I'm sorry I dumped Nanako on you. I stopped by to check in on her. Has she been any trouble?
Oh, not at all. You can see for yourself how taken the dance instructor is with her.
You can say that again. Wait, so this lovely gentleman is Nanako's father? This must be fate. A father and daughter, both with a hold on my guts.
Your guts?
I feel
Your
like
guts?
normally you would have said your heart.
Guts, heart, whichever. Just take a look at this precious angel who's descended down to our beautiful transient world. Nanako, are you ready? Can you do it again?
Mm-hmm. You have to watch, Dad. I can dance now.
What? You can?
You can dance, Nanako-chan? That's amazing.
I see. I'd been wondering who Coach was praising in that melodramatic way, but I guess it was Nanako-chan. Coach must have taught her something while I was gone, and I guess it must have gone well enough that he wants to show her to us.
Come on, Kanami, get with the program. Nanako's nervous, so give her some advice.
What? Me? You just have to have fun while you dance. That's the most important part of it, Nanako-chan.
I heard that. It's true. I mentioned this once already, but you're not fooling anyone if you're not enjoying yourself. That's the truth.
Okay. You have to watch too, Kanami. Of course. I'll be watching close from the front row seats.
Here goes then. Let's groove.
Nanako-chan's dance. I should watch carefully. Who knows? I might learn something from her.
Time to drink. I think this is the point where she dances to the Juness theme, but we'll see.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. There it is.
Wow, Nanako-chan looks really confident.
Juness.
Here. Ta-da!
Let's turn it up!
Here. Look, look. Isn't that great? Here. Look, look. お父さん、僕サッカー始めたい。
じゃあ、ジュネスに行こうか。
お母さんは前にバンドフェスだよね。ジュネスだね。Here. おじいちゃん見て。駐車料金無料心的だよ。ジュネスじゃからな。おばあちゃん、この赤ちゃん大きくなったら何になるんだろう。さあ、ジュネス。Look, look.
Every day I like to soup. Every day.
Yeah, that was the Japanese version. In the English version, they say every day's great at your Juness, but in the Japanese, they say every day young life.
Look, look.
I don't know why they changed it. Maybe it just flows better if it's everyday's great at your Junes rather than everyday young life. Brilliant.
I love it when everything goes okay.
Maybe because everyday young life doesn't make any sense. I guess that's true. After Nanako finishes dancing, my mind went totally blank for a moment. I mean, the choreography Nanako-chan just did. Those were the steps I've been practicing lately and I couldn't get the hang of. She just picked it up naturally. Nanako-chan, she's kinda scary.
What? Weren't those the steps to the dance I did earlier?
They were, weren't they? Remind me, how long did it take you to learn those moves?
2.5 weeks.
Wow, it doesn't matter, everyone learns at different paces.
That was amazing. I saw her practice myself, and it's still hard to believe. Nanako-chan might have some real hidden talent.
No might about it. She's definitely got what it takes. Believe me, I'm surprised too.
Huh. If I asked you to work with Nanako-chan, do you think you could get her to a presentable level by tomorrow?
Of course I can. Just what are you up to?
You make it sound rather sinister. Still, Nanako-chan, if it's okay with you, would you like to appear on TV with Kanami-chan?
Hey, wait a second. Did you just ask her to...
TV? I'm going to be on
TV?
Oh, I see where you're going with this. I think the viewers would love it.
Hey, don't joke around, okay? You'll hurt her feelings if she takes you seriously.
I assure you, Dojima-san, I wouldn't joke about this in front of you. We had an interview for the Love Meets Bonds festival planned for tomorrow, but the girls we had lined up can't make it. It would help us out a lot if Nanako-chan would work with us.
Come on, this is too sudden. I mean, you want to put Nanako on TV?
It's all clean and above board, don't worry. We'll just show a clip about how practice for the festival is going. Kanami-chan is getting along so well with Nanako-chan that I thought she'd enjoy doing the interview together with her.
Me? Of course. Nanako-chan. Huh. I should call her Nanako-san from here on out. I'd be glad to have Nanako-san join me. That sounds so funny. I'd be glad to.
Still...
I get how you
Stu.
feel, Daddy. But don't you think it'd be wrong not to ask how she feels about this? Know something? 80% of the time, a child's talent is crushed by their own parents. According to my research, anyway.
Nanako, do you really want to do this?
Can I?
Can I?
Well, I haven't agreed to this yet, but I should listen to what you want.
Would it make you sad if I was on TV?
No, of course not. I just want to make sure you don't feel forced into it.
Really?
Yes, really. If you want to do it, then I'll cheer you on.
If Kanami will be there too, then I want to do it.
I'm sorry.
I'm just so touched.
So touched. A beautiful love between a father and his daughter. It brings a tear to my eye. It does, it really does.
Well then, Nanako-san, want to do some training at my place tonight? It'll be a girls-only thing. Girls only? Okay.
Sheesh, how did this happen?
Oh no, sorry girls, but I can't help you two with this today. I've got prior engagements. So sorry.
And so it was decided that Nanako-san would appear with me in tomorrow's filming. Since we needed to train a little more to get ready for tomorrow, Dojima-san decided he'd leave before us. I thought I'd have to go through all that filming all alone, so I was just happy that someone else would be with me in it. Nanako-san being allowed to appear in it with me and even stay overnight tonight made me practically giddy with joy. Alright, I'm gonna do my best tomorrow. Alright, next part. After Nanako-san and I finished our lesson and Inoue drove us back to my place, we relaxed a little bit before I decided to call Dojima-san. Nanako-san was even great at cooking and helped me prep for dinner. Even though I'm calling Dojima-san, I couldn't help but praise Nanako-san.
Yep, we made it home safe. Nanako-san is just fine.
All right, sorry about all this. Do me a favor and tell her to behave.
Oh no, she's no trouble at all. In fact, she even helped me cook, which blew my mind.
Oh, well, I don't do much around the house. She should know how to do most things on her own. I'll also need you to look after her when it comes time for the TV thing tomorrow. She might be a little trouble since she's not used to that kind of thing, but back her up if you can.
Sure thing. I'll definitely back her up. While I'm thinking of it, thank you for looking into my problem.
I'll contact you again tomorrow. Good night, and sleep well.
Got it. Good night. What did Dad say? He asked me to look after you. He seems totally okay now with you being on TV. Yay! Your room is so pretty, Kanami. I wish I lived in a place like this too. It's nothing really.
It's nothing really.
I have everything I need. But I'm not that good at decorating it to make it look cute. I mean, no one visits after all.
I'm being honest. The only one that have come to this room were my manager, Inoue-san, and Miss Ochimizu just a few times. Taomin, Tomin, Sumin, and Nozomin are all members of the same group, but we've never been to each other's places.
I think your room is cute. You even have that veggie strainer in the kitchen. Oh, wow! You noticed that, Nanoko-san? I use that thing all the time. Not only can you use it for washing vegetables, it's great for conserving water. It's great!
It's great.
But for that to be the thing you notice, you'll make a wonderful bride for someone one day, Nanoko-san. Is there anyone you like? Anyone you'd want to marry?
Big bro. I was gonna say yeah.
I want to marry my big bro.
Nanako, that's not okay.
Wow, how bold. Oh, are you talking about Yusan? The guy who's gonna be on stage with Rise-san at LMB? Mm-hmm. That's Big Bro. Dad said that me, Big Bro, and him are a family. Oh, I'm so jealous of you. That's wonderful that you're all together.
That's a weird
It
question to
sounds
ask a
like lot
kid,
of
yeah.
fun.
Honestly.
It is. Do you have someone that you have fun being around, Kanami? Well, not really, actually. I do chat with the other girls in the group, but I don't see them much outside of work. I've never had any close friends since I was a little girl. Really? But there was someone I looked up to. She was the one who got my spirits up, and it's thanks to her that I pushed to become an idol. I think. Huh? I totally forgot. How did it go again? Oh. Oh, by the way, I like the song Inoue-san was playing in the car. You mean our new song? I'm gonna be singing that at the Love Meets Bonds Festival. Really? I learned some of that. I like the part that goes, always by your side, whether rain or shine. Huh? Was that in the lyrics? Uh-oh. Am I forgetting things again? Wasn't it never telling you how I really feel? It is? I'm sorry.
Rip.
Did I get it wrong? Give me 1 sec. All right, where's those lyrics?
I dig through my trusty bag in search of the lyrics that Nanako-san mentioned. Hee hee, this is the bag that I bought online. Well, this bag that I bought online is a type of widely loved by the housewives, where the base can spread out. Oh yikes. With reflexes that even surprise me, I catch my precious diary as it falls out of the bag. Whew, go me. I slip the diary back into the bag first, beaming, then notice the memo with the lyrics right next to it. I pull it out.
Here we go. Let's see. Whoa, you're right, Nanoko-san. That line I remembered isn't in this song at all. Oh man, I'm way off my game. I sure hope no one brings tomatoes to LMB.
Oof.
Are you okay? Oh, my head hurts. Oh, maybe I'm tired, but it's okay. Tomorrow's always a new day, so I've gotta fire myself up. Yeah! Yeah!
Yeah. Ah, Nanako-san's yawning. That reminds me, I completely forgot about the time. We came back together, had fun making dinner, then called Dojima-san. What time is it now?
Yikes! Look at the time! This isn't good at all! We just have to get to bed. Bedtime, Nanako-san! We're going to be on TV! If we show up with bags under our eyes, the makeup team won't be very happy about that.
Tired Nanako.
No, you can't sleep here. Here, we go. Thanks, big sis. Whoa! Big sis? Oh my gosh.
The next day, Inoue-san came to pick me up and Nanako-san, or pick me and Nanako-san up, and we drove to the PR studio at the agency. Nanako-san seemed a little nervous, but she did her best to listen with me to the stage program explained by Inoue-san. However, the rest of the group was still missing from the studio.
That's the current schedule. Miss Ochimizu is absent again today, but good luck to you both.
Inoue-san, does that mean what I think it means?
Well, maybe. But then again, this isn't the first time she hasn't answered her phone for 2 days straight. I've already spoken to the agency about the rest of the group, so there's no need to worry about them either.
But it's been 2 days.
I know, but the agency can't make any more waves with the event organizers. We're checking out a number of possibilities as we speak, so I'm sure they'll turn up soon. For right now, you just need to concentrate on your work. Okay, Kanami-chan?
I don't see how I can, but yes, sir.
By the way, Kanami-chan, there'll be an interview portion in today's shoot. I've spoken to the reporter already, so if they ask you about the rest of the group, make sure you say they're feeling ill.
But that's not true.
That was the only way I could really protest at the moment. I feel like a kid having a tantrum. And Inoue-san gives a small troubled sigh before beginning to walk away to get me to prep for filming. That reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask him. I tried to stop him.
Oh, Inoue-san, I wanted to ask something about the new song's lyrics.
Good morning.
Oof.
Good morning. Thank you for coming today.
Good to see you.
You can ask me later, okay? For now, focus on your work.
My question was drowned out by the staff coming into the studio, as if they were waiting for that exact moment. Inoue-san greets the staff as he walks away, and I'm left sulking over the question I was about to ask him.
That part in the lyrics. I wonder if it's just me misremembering.
Well, let's get on with it. We'll be shooting some coverage from the practice right before the music festival. Let's start by getting some comments from the performers. All right, roll cameras.
The long-awaited Love Meets Bonds Festival is coming up this weekend. Today, we're visiting some of the performers on set. We're excited to join Kanami Mashita and Nanako Dojima. Hello, ladies.
Oh, hello. I'm Kanami Mashita, your prize cow. I sleep off every meal. I'm Nanako Dojima.
You are so cute, Nanako-chan. But don't let her looks fool you. This girl has some surprising hidden talent. We've been told that she's acting as Kanami's dance practice partner. Nanako-chan, what's it like dancing with Kanami? Is it fun?
Yes, it's fun.
How cool for you! But I don't think I see the other members. Where are they today, Kanami?
Oh, well... they've fallen ill, so they're taking a break. Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, is that what happened? What a shame. I can
Now,
only
what a
hope that they
shame.
get well soon. Oh, do I need to wrap up? I'm sorry. It looks like we're out of time. Now, we heard that we might get a special sneak peek at the dance they've been working on. Oh, we don't have time for that either. But it seems we can at least fit one person's practice in. Okay, this seems like a great opportunity for Nanako-chan to show off her talent. What do you say?
Huh? Is that okay? Of course. Don't worry about it. Just show your fans across the country how amazing you are. I didn't know I had any fans. But if Kanami believes in me, then I'll try.
Oh, how cute! Okay, Nanako Dojima, show us your dancing. Cue the music.
Cue the music. Cue the music. Let's get it started.
Let's get it started now.
Oh, I thought that's what he was going to say.
Do you think I can do this one too?
This is what.
So cute!
This is like one of my favorite songs in all of Persona 4 Dancing All Night. The remix is just so good, I think. If I had to dance to the Juness theme again, I was gonna be like, are you kidding me?
Wasn't that great? Here. Wasn't that great? Ta-da! Alrighty, let's nail this, Nanaka-san.
Whoopsies. I hit that too fast.
Here. Yay! I got to dance with Kanami. Dancing with you is so fun, Kanami. Let's do it again. Look, look. Wasn't that great?
Brilliant!
Love it when everything goes okay. How is a little girl so good? You know, but folks are pretty scary.
After watching Nanako-san's dance, the reporter is surprised, while the rest of the staff smiles in satisfaction. Alright, now that's our Nanako-san. My dog's barking. She was having fun from the start from the finishing pose. It was so great, I wanted to break out and dance too.
Let's hear it for Nanako-chan's dancing! So much to look forward to at LMB. We're even told that Kanami will be debuting a new song there. The theme of her new song, Calistigia, is said to be about bonds. We can only assume that the bond between Kanami and the audience will grow even stronger through it.
Whoa. Calistesia, that's right, those lyrics. My doubts about the song come flooding back at the reporter's words, and I unconsciously focus on it, forgetting where I am.
Calistigia. Those lyrics.
Well, it seems we're out of time, so we'd better start wrapping this up.
Was I just misremembering? Always on the run from showing how I felt. Where did I hear that part?
To finish off, let's hear from Kanami how excited she is for Love Meets Bonds. Kanami? Hello.
Hello.
Huh? Right. I'm super excited. I'll do my best.
I did it again. Miss Ochimizu always scolds me when I space out. Even Inoue-san warns me about it. The reporter hesitates at my empty response, and an awkward silence sets in.
And there we have it, everyone. Come out to the Love Meets Bonds Festival to see Kanami perform live.
That's a wrap. Well done, Kanami-chan. Let's get going, guys.
Thanks for your time.
Thanks
Oh,
for
man,
all the
thanks
hard
for all
work.
the hard
I think
work,
it
guys.
went real
Really.
well today.
I
Really.
think it went well today, too.
Thanks
you
for
were
all the hard
terrific.
work. You were the best.
Good job.
Adorable.
As the staff begins leaving, I'm left dejected with my shoulders drooped, and Nanako-san is looking at me worried. That's when Inoue-san approaches us. He has a smile on his face, as if my mistake wasn't that big of a deal. I don't think he's doing it on purpose, but...
You both did well, especially with that dance. It really helped us that you kept your head during the interview, Kanami-chan. I'm sorry you had to dodge the question about the other girls.
I mean, it is what it is. But I won't be happy if you don't seriously look for them.
I know. It's not like I'm not worried about them myself. Why don't we take a break until your lesson this afternoon? There's catered lunch in your dressing room, so eat something if you can.
Are you okay, big sis? Huh? Oh, I'm fine. I'm sorry for spacing out so much. Wait, I always do that. All right, I'm gonna shape up once I eat lunch. Nanako-san, we just have to charge off to the dressing room. Uh-huh. We just have to charge off.
Kind of tired, honestly. Today I DoorDashed, and I also went to round one again for like the 6th time this week. It's bad. But I'm making money, so it's fine. And I'm saving, so that's also fine. But it is what it is sometimes. Anyway, with Nanako-san, I opened the door to the dressing room and we're both stunned. What is this? Usually they're just a single box lunch, but before us are tons of entrees and a mountain of drinks and snacks as well. There are even expensive looking boxes of sweets. They look like they're gifts for us.
Wow, so much food. Whoa, this is even fancier than usual. Am I being bribed here?
I'm being bribed.
It's nothing like that. It's because Nanako-chan's here today, too. You can eat whatever you like.
Can I have this one? It's like an inside-out Inari sushi.
You know what it is even without seeing the inside of it? You must be quite the foodie, Nanako-chan.
Uh-huh. I saw it on TV.
Ah, that makes sense. Well, of course you can have it. You're free to have all of these if you'd like.
I'm okay with just this one. Thank you.
You sure? Here you go.
Sorry, I'm lying in my bed. Nanako-san accepts her lunchbox and thanks Inoue-san with a smile before turning the table. That's so admirable that she's only taking one. If I didn't have to worry about my weight, it would have gone off. I would have gone for all of these. Oh, now's not the time to get all impressed. This is my chance to ask Inoue-san what I couldn't earlier.
Inoue-san? There's something I want to ask about the lyrics to the new song.
Oh, right. You mentioned that before the interview today. Sure. What is it?
I think I had part of the lyrics wrong. There's a line that goes, always by your side, whether rain or shine, right?
Let's see. Yeah, that's it. Why? Did I give you the wrong lyrics?
Oh, no, that's not it. It's just, I remember that part of the song differently. It went, never telling you how I really feel.
Oh, those are the original lyrics. They've been changed since.
The original?
A lot happened after all. Huh? I'm surprised you knew those lyrics, though. Ms. Ochimizu was the only one who'd know the old lyrics to that song.
Mizochimizu?
Mm-hmm. An idol named Yuko Osada with Takara Productions wrote that song before she passed away. It was shelved for quite some time, but Ms. Ochimizu brought it back to use as Kanami Kitchen's new song. Did she not tell you any of this, Kanami-chan?
An idol that passed away. The moment I hear those words, I feel this sudden kind of weight in my chest. But no matter how many times I try to remember, I can't think of anyone who told me about those details.
I didn't know anything about that. Though Yuko Osada. I've heard that name before.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She was a top idol at our agency at the time, but it seems she was quite upset over something. I don't know the reasons why the lyrics got changed, but there are rumors that Mizuchimizu may have been the one to change it. That's odd, though. I mean, Yuko-san's legendary piece was Ms. Ochimizu's selling point for the new song. I remember her saying she explained that to everyone in Kanami Kitchen.
Yuko Osada, a legendary piece, and Miss Ochimizu's selling point. Everything I just learned races through my mind. But why? I don't remember anyone telling me about this. Did Miss Ochimizu lie about it? Or...
I was the only one she didn't tell. Why?
PPP?
Inoue speaking. Oh, Coach. It's been a pleasure working with you. Yes, the agency told me earlier. Oh, of course. I'll come right away. Yes, I'll be there soon. I'm sorry, you'll have to excuse me.
Did something happen?
Things have been a bit of a mess with your dance coach. It seems Ms. Ochimizu didn't submit the invoice for the added dance lessons to accounting.
Well, of course not. I mean, Ms. Ochimizu was...
It's okay, don't worry about it. I'll go talk to him myself. Anyway, I'm going to cancel your afternoon lesson. You don't have any urgent work, so feel free to take the rest of the day off. I'm sorry I can't drive you home, though.
Oh, okay.
Inoue-san excuses himself before heading out of the dressing room. The situation doesn't look like it's getting any better anytime soon. I sigh, then I try to sort out through the new information.
What does this mean? I just don't get it. Our new song. The lyrics to Calistigia were changed. Were the words I knew the ones that Yuko-san wrote? She wrote our new song. An idol who passed away. A dead idol.
That's right. I had no idea when Dojima-san asked me about it, but could the dead idol in that rumor be referring to Yuko Osada? Now that's some evidence that has unexpectedly come together. I feel a chill down my spine at how eerie this all is. It's just like Dojima said, the facts of the case that keep getting uncovered are coming together like pieces of a puzzle. Ooh, another headache.
Does your head hurt? Are you okay? I'm fine. I'm sorry. Did I worry you?
Yo, take some leave, my guy.
Do you want me to go get someone? Should we go see a doctor? Don't worry. I'm just a bit tired. Let's eat our lunches, Nanako-san. Also, I'm going to try giving your dad a call. You're going to call Dad? Okay. Yes, but first, let's dig into this food.
Hungry kids. Kiddos.
I really need to contact Dojima-san. Could the dead idol in the rumor really be her?
Seeing that Nanako-san's been considerably waiting for me, I signal her to start eating without me as I put my phone to my ear. The time it takes to go through my call history to find Dojima-san's number is just long enough for me to stew in my mind.
This is Dojima. What's the matter?
Dojima-san, I figured it out about that dead idol. A few years ago, someone with Takara Productions passed away. And Kanami Kitchen is going to be singing her song at the LMB Fest in a couple days. Mizo Chimizu never told me, so I didn't know until just now.
Calm down, Mashita. You're certain about what you're telling me?
Oh, yes.
All right, let's meet up in an hour. I have some information, too.
You do?
It'd be better to meet somewhere unconnected to your work. Any suggestions?
Somewhere unconnected to my work? Ignoring my sudden doubt about Dojima-san's bizarre terms, I tilt my head and consider it. Let's see. We can't talk about stuff like this where there are other people, and it's gotta be unconnected to work. Oh.
How about my place? If you're okay with somewhere boring like that.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's boring or not. That sounds fine. It's the address where Nanako stayed yesterday, right? I'll be there in an hour.
Got it. It's not too far from here, so we should be arriving about the same time.
All right, I'll see you in a bit.
Sorry, give me 1 second. As soon as he says those words, Dojima-san hangs up without any hesitation. What? Hey! I mean, he excused himself, but wasn't that a little too abrupt?
Jeez, that guy hangs up too fast. Dad's always like that. He only says things that he needs to. Fair enough. I'm sure your dad didn't mean anything by it, but it's still a little blunt. Somewhere unconnected to my work, though. I wonder why he insisted on that.
This is kinda crowded. It was fine meeting up with Dojima-san at my place along with Nanako-san, but this place wasn't really intended for big gatherings of this many people. It isn't impossible to fit 3 people in here, but I wouldn't exactly say that there are enough room for all of us. And of course, I had practically nothing in the fridge to be a good hostess with, so...
I'm sorry I only had black vinegar. It probably would have been better to serve some tea, especially since you took the time to buy cake.
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sorry, Nanako, but I need you to wait over there for a bit. We have some important things to talk about.
Okay. So, what's this information you mentioned?
Don't be so hasty. Start off with what you were telling me. You figured out who this dead idol is, right?
Well, I don't have any proof or anything, but I'm pretty sure. There used to be an idol at Takara Productions by the name of Yuko Osada. The song we're going to be singing at the festival is the last song she left behind. Oh, and one more thing. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but that song's lyrics were changed. And it might have been Mizo Chimizu who rewrote them.
That's all the information and speculation I've gained. At the time, I thought it was pretty solid stuff, but now that I've sorted through them, it seems kinda shaky. I suddenly feel guilty for calling up Dojima-san, an actual police detective, over such a small detail. My gaze falls a little.
The Love Meets Bondfest, Dead Idol, and that group of yours. This shows they're all connected.
Yes.
I found out a few things as well. I can corroborate that the dead idol in the rumor is Yuko Osada, just like you thought. My contact I mentioned before looked into the rumor and told me as much. I trust my source on this one.
Oh, okay then. I guess I wasn't much help.
Not necessarily. You gave me a second source on what my contact told me. I don't see any reason to doubt it now. There's more to it, too. Remember the man who assaulted you in the dressing room when we first met? That whole needing your blood to lift the curse thing was bogus. No version of the rumor says anything about that. It must have been an exaggeration that man came up with on his own after he saw the video and started to panic. So you don't need to worry about masses of people out for your blood.
Oh, right. That's a relief.
As rumors spread, any truth of them fades away, and they pick up enough random details to become something else entirely. Dojima-san explains it to me with a sigh. He then tells me that the rumor of the video that appears at midnight has been called the Midnight Stage as well. It's the Midnight Stage because it comes on at midnight? That seems pretty simple to me, but according to Dojima-san, that's how these rumors get spread easily. He looks so bitter when he talks about it, like it's stuff he's dealt with before, and I decide not to ask further about it. When he sees I'm not going to press him on it, Dojima-san gets back to the subject and keeps telling me about what he found.
The other information I have is about Yuko Osada. I looked into this myself. Right before her death, witnesses saw her arguing with someone. This person had managed Osada since her debut, and was her manager even at the time of the argument. They've been working hard together, and this person was passionate about Osada's career. That's why the witness testified that it was rare to see them quarrel like that.
Then, are you saying that Yuko-san was...
No, they were thoroughly questioned and found innocent in the matter of Osada's death. So they didn't kill Osada, if that's what you were asking. But there's more to the story. After that, this person quit Takara Productions. It's hard to tell, but the agency might have made them the scapegoat. But even so, they stayed in the industry, working as a freelancer, which they still do to this day. It's someone you know quite well.
Who is it? Wait, is it... No, not Ochimizu.
Right. Yuko Osada's manager at the time was Kyoka Ochimizu.
Wait, what? What does that mean? Why is everything so connected?
Calm down, Mashita. I know that's a hard thing to ask in these circumstances. I felt goosebumps from the moment you mentioned Ochimizu's name, too. Osada's suicide, a cursed video, your missing group mates, the festival coming up. At first glance, they all seem unrelated. But Kyoka Ochimizu is the common thread linking them all.
Bum 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 bum.
No.
There's no bones about it. I'll need to look into this Ochimizu. I just came out here to check up on those kids. And here I am, caught up in the middle of the showbiz world. I much prefer watching it on TV from home.
I was totally confused at what Dojima-san told me. If there happened to be some evidence or some device that could look into my brain right now, I bet there'd be a huge field day happening amongst the information I can't come to fully understand. I don't know what's going on, but Miss Ochimizu is connected with everything we've discovered so far. Then, could she be involved with why the other members of Kanami and Kitchen and Yu-san and his group have gone missing?
Are you done talking?
Yeah, I've said my piece. Sorry. I didn't mean to go on for so long. We'll be going now.
Oh, it's all right. I'm sorry about everything.
Anyway, don't let this bother you too much. I'll contact you again if I find out more.
Let's play together again later, big sis. Oh, for sure. See you. Farewell.
Farewell, get it? Why'd you say that?
Farewell?
Even she doesn't know why she said that. Oh, we finished Kanami's part, I think. Wait a second. Alright, this was... Okay, yeah, this is where we were. 4:15. I just want to see if there's any more 4s. I don't think there is, but... Alright, so we finished Kanami's part, so now we're back to... here. Where the groups get back together. Back to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. Or as I should say, welcome back. How did it feel to see a glimpse into their festival? That is not the end of the story, mind you. Though they rescued the 4 kidnapped girls, there were still others that they needed to express their feelings to.
The woman chuckles as if in fond remembrance and glances to you with an almost mischievous glint in her eyes.
A strange story, no?
Mm-hmm.
Even if they paid a heavy price for conveying their own feelings, it would gain them nothing. Or so it might seem to an outside observer. But for them, such thoughts never entered their minds. Now, why might that be? As I mentioned, nothing without meaning happens in this room. There may be some purpose underlying my decision to tell you about him. Well then, let's continue watching.
When the woman raises her hand, light pours out and gradually envelops your
Let
surroundings.
us witness the result of their decision to convey their feelings.
Alright, back to the investigation team. Nozomi and Ochimizu are in some sort of dressing room. Ochimizu is sitting in front of the mirrors and seems to be gazing at the notes on it.
Never telling you how I really feel. I'm going out for a moment. You
Excuse
stay
me?
here and finish working on your dance for the festival.
Out? Where to?
I have some business to attend to. Looks like there's someone I need to talk to after all.
Business? But
Ochimizu quiets Nozomi with her usual glare. Nozomi can't help but fall
I
silent.
didn't know you had the temerity to speak against me, Nozomi.
Rip.
If you can speak that way to me, There's no way you're frightened of other people.
Okay. Wait, is that how that works? Huh? Ms. Ochimizu. What do I do? Oh, an earthquake! Oh, what's going on? Rise-san? Anyone?
Best girl. Now that we've reached our rendezvous point, we wait for the arrival of Rise's team of second years. They should be here soon. Shortly, Chie notices something down the path behind us and waves in that direction. She speaks up. We back.
Hey, Rise-chan and the others are here!
Beep, boop, beep.
Sensei! Chie-chan! Yuka-chan!
Yo! Man, you guys are fast. You were really trying to hustle, too.
Ha! We can't let you win that easy. Though you did pretty good saving 2 of them yourselves.
Kanji and Yosuke fist bump, and the others smile and exchange looks, as if making sure that everyone's safe. A sense of immense relief fills the air, and I feel a smile rise to my face as well. By the way, Teddy, what's with that outfit? No, now's not the time to get distracted by that.
Okay, so is everyone alright? That was a pretty serious quake a second ago.
It took us by surprise, but we're fine. Any idea what that was about?
We don't really get it either. This place was already like this when we got here. The ground was still shaking. It just stopped a second ago, like it's saying, everything's ready now.
Chie is right. We got here right before that earthquake stopped. This bizarre scenery surrounding us now was still only shifting into place when we first arrived here. It was creaking and twisting for some time before it all settled into place.
Does that mean the quake happened because the scenery was being reshaped?
That's right. You see, this is a new stage I've prepared.
That voice again! Ha! Too bad for you. We rescued all 4 of the girls you kidnapped.
That's right! What are you hoping to do with this new stage of yours?
It has nothing to do with you. I regret to tell you that none of you, even the 4 you rescued, are needed in this world anymore.
What do you mean?
Just as I said, I feel sorry for them, but you've poisoned those girls against us, and they've cast away their bonds, so I don't need them anymore. I'm only interested in those girls as everyone else knows them. I want an eternal bond, without pain or suffering.
When will it get through your thick skull? There ain't no such thing.
You said this was a new stage that you prepared. What are you planning on doing with it this time?
I haven't done anything. There was someone who wished to connect with me, so I'm only granting them their wish.
Don't be ridiculous! No one would want that!
You don't believe me? Then why not
Here we
ask
go.
yourself? Here.
We turn to the mysterious voice tone. Chie is right. There can't be anyone like that. But as a familiar woman walks towards us, we realize that we were wrong.
Miss Ochimizu, what the?
You want to connect with me. You want to bond. Isn't that right, Kyoka Ochimizu?
Yes, that's right.
What the heck is this?
I have no reason to answer that. The girls are safe. Take them and go back to the real world at once. There's still time until the festival. Practice like death is awaiting you. No mistakes will be tolerated.
What? This isn't the time for that stuff? What do you think?
As Yosuke and the rest of us move to chase after Miss Ochimizu, a black haze billows before us and forms strange misty figures. Ugh, these are...
Shadows! Yosuke-kun, get back!
How unsightly. Get a grip on yourselves. Are you really so foolish? If you mean to appear on stage, then you best be aware that there are no worst-case scenarios in the world of professionals. You consider every possibility, and eliminate every one apart from what will work. And you pursue those at any cost.
Ochi, what are you saying? This isn't showbiz we're talking about.
Dude, you better not be thinking about giving yourself up to get us out of here. The hell with that! You got another thing coming if you think we'd go for that.
He's right. We would never allow it. If you did that, then you would not be the only victim. The shadows here are the viewers of the LMB website who were pulled into this world.
What? For real?
For real?
I've heard about that.
No, it's true. We'll explain more later. Right now, we need to stop Miss Ochimizu.
Even knowing this, are you willing to let those people succumb to this mess by your actions? How naive. I've already been informed.
What?
I'm used to disappointing the audience. It's impossible to satisfy them all anyway. Nothing is gained without suffering. You said as much. The first rule of business is to maximize gains while minimizing costs.
A sudden raw frustration rises within me at Miss Ochimizu's words. All month we've been practicing as hard as we can, but we're still only amateurs. So Miss Ochimizu's professional standards were clear when she stated that she won't allow any mediocrity from us. And now she's the one talking about making compromises? Maybe that's why I feel this outrage. We're facing heavy odds, but the best performances come from overcoming those odds. Ever since we came to this world, we've been doing our best to show her that. And now Miss Ochimizu, with all of her perfectionism, is giving up?
Miss Ochimizu. You won't believe in us?
That's right, I won't. Just because you've made it this far doesn't mean you'll continue to manage from here. The better things go for you now, the worse the despair will be in the end. You just don't know it yet. If you understand, then hurry up and get out of here. I'm sure Inoue can manage the rest.
Dance time.
Miss Ochimizu!
Ochimizu, you little...
Now then, I have a promise with Miss Ochimizu to keep. I'll return you all to your world.
Damn it! What do we do, partner?
Yosuke yells, looking at me for support, but his face held none of the uncertainty in his words. We already know our answer.
Sorry, but we have to turn you down. There's no way we're going back without Miss Ochimizu and the others.
Is that so? That's too bad. This was your chance to go back, too. Well then, do as you wish.
The hell? It's taking this better than I thought.
But don't forget, this place is meant to connect with everyone.
It'd be funny if they made another Persona game and the characters tried dancing at the enemies before using their personas. That'd be funny. There's a Persona spin-off game. It's not really a Persona spin-off game, but it's Fire Emblem Cross Shin Megami Tensei. It's both of those franchises together in one game, and it's called Tokyo Mirage Sessions. And what they do is they actually dance and sing to kill the enemies, and it's just a normal RPG. I might play that on stream, actually, because my sister has that game, so I could just borrow it and play it on stream one day, because I do want to play through a lot of the Shin Megami Tensei games. Some of them are inaccessible, because one of them is on the 3DS, and another one is on the PS1, I believe, or the SNES. I can't remember. It's one of the two. And, yeah, a lot of them are portable, and I need an emulator for that, so I'd have to emulate that. But we'll see when it goes, when I get to that point. The eerie song grows louder, and the shadows sway their limbs in bizarre motions. I had a feeling it wouldn't be so easy.
Yeah, stupid kanji! It's not being reasonable at all!
What? How is that my fault?
This would have happened either way. Still, we absolutely won't run from this.
I must agree wholeheartedly. She didn't understand at all what we meant to convey. And we certainly won't yield to her twisted logic.
Alright, hey guys, leave this place to me.
Leave this place to me.
Don't worry about me. I got this. You guys need to move on.
Yeah. Chie suddenly steps forward, all puffed up as she makes her declaration. Chie, I'm not too sure a line like that works here.
What are you talking about? Even if we weren't worried about you, we can't go anywhere until we take these guys out.
Oh yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Such trifles, little boy.
Hey, little boy.
Little boy?
Rise-chan, bring up my song before anyone can stop.
Huh? Oh, okay.
We can't let this little thing beat us after all. I mean, I know Ms. Ochimizu might not want our help at all, but we can't give up just because of that. We've got to chase after Mizochimizu and make her understand.
Chie.
Here goes, Shadows. I'm gonna rock your faces with my kung fu dance.
My kung fu
Play the
dance.
music.
Play the music. Cue the music.
Let's get it started now.
Let's get it started now. What is she gonna dance to?
Better watch
Oh,
me
Best
dance.
Friends.
You're ready, Chie. Go for it.
This is the opening to Persona 4 Arena. The first opening, not Ultimax. Because Ultimax is like an enhanced version of Persona 4 Arena.
Bam! Going great. It's a wrong road.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
I like this song. Whoopsies.
Going great.
My brain just stalled for a second there.
I'm on a roll. All right, charging complete.
That's it, no problems at all.
Great success. Here goes. Watch to your heart's content. Bam! Dang!
That's it, no problems at all.
Good, Chie. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely fascinated me.
The stage truly shines when two such ladies are performing on it.
I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me. All right, I'm on a roll. Yep. It's a wrong road. Friends keep you on the success. Take a wrong turn. Wrong turn. And there bam! You're back. Calling you out. All right, I'm on a roll. As ice cold, I guess on the road. We keep each other strong.
Great.
Going toe to toe. Great success. Yep. All right, I'm on a roll. Nice, you nailed it. Bam! All right, charging complete. Great success. Let's dance together. All right, I'm on a roll.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, just the way you practiced. Thanks, Yukiko. You definitely fascinated me.
You two are so good.
Going great. I'm unbeatable with Yukiko next to me. Bam! Great success.
They did it. Persona. Brilliant.
That's right. Don't think.
Feel.
I feel full of your energy, Chie. I'm gonna do my best too.
Still excitedly cheering, the shadows freed by Chie's dance began dissolving into motes of light and disappear into the air. Chie, you did it.
I'd say I definitely got through to him.
That was amazing! Being
athletic is important after all. You might make a good dancer, Chie-senpai.
Hey, you see that? We'll never do what you want us to.
Hell yeah! We're gonna say that Ochimizu chick too, you hear?
Very well. I'll let you have this one. But I wonder if things will go quite the way you want.
I think it's gone again. But Ms. Ochimizu must be pretty far away by now.
Yeah, what the hell's up with that Ochimizu chick? Can't believe she pulled a double cross like that.
Just being double-crossed would be one thing, but she clearly said that she didn't believe in us.
And after we worked so hard to get this far, not gonna lie, I'm shocked that nothing we've done has gotten through to her.
As the adrenaline wears off and the reality of our situation sets in, Miss Ochimizu's words come back to haunt us. I can sympathize, but we don't have the luxury of getting caught up in our anxiety.
We'll keep trying, no matter how many times it takes. All of us butted heads plenty of times before we came to understand each other. Don't you think we owe the same to Ms. Ochimizu too?
Some bunch we are. That's the thing we were trying to express, and we managed to forget it ourselves.
Yeah, it doesn't matter if we're dealing with shadows or Mizo Chimizu. What we need to do doesn't change.
I'm gonna do my best too. We're gonna get Ochi to understand no matter what.
We look to each other and nod and smiling. Oh, whoops, it's smiling. Yeah, this is how we've always done things. Now and for everything to come, we'll move forward together alongside our friends.
Anyway, we should compare notes. Looks like we've learned some new things.
Oh, right. You said that those shadows are the victims, right, Nato-kun?
Right. But first we should tell you what we found out. After that, we can hear what you've learned.
Very well. The floor is yours, Senpai.
What's wrong, Rise?
Oh, nothing. I was just thinking that you really are still our leader, Senpai. Come on, let's get on with the powwow.
Nato's group presented us with quite a surprising revelation. According to them, the shadows here may have been forcefully drawn out from the victims that watched that video at midnight. If that's true, then this might explain why the victims in the rumor Naoto spoke of fell in the comas. For our part, we told them about how those dressing room notes were from a diary of deceased idol named Yuko Osada. We also shared our theory that the culprit is someone in Takura Productions, given what they know about Yuko-san and Kanami in Kitchen. It was a bit of a surprise that they had found new evidence all on their own, but we were proud about how much they've grown.
I get it. When people watch the video on the site, their shadows get pulled into this world.
It's still just speculation. But considering the evidence at hand, I see no reason to doubt it.
I'm mostly surprised that voice isn't a ghost.
We don't really know much about it.
You know, this is kind of a shock for me. I knew about Yuko Osada too, but I never would have imagined those notes were hers. Does this mean the culprit is someone involved with the agency, knew about the Kanami and Kitchen girls, and knows a lot about Yuko-san? Is there anyone who fits that description at our agency?
Miss Ochimizu?
Rise, what about Ms. Ochimizu? Any possibility that she might have known Yuko-san?
Miss Ochimizu? Oh! There is something I heard from Inoue-san once. Before Miss Ochimizu went freelance, she used to be with Takura Productions. So it would make sense for Miss Ochimizu to know about Yuko-san.
Rise's words leave us all shaken. After all, just a moment ago, Miss Ochimizu...
What are we saying here? I mean, it was just a few minutes ago that she...
Mm-hmm. She was trying to sacrifice herself to get us home.
That's it then. Our first job is to catch up to Ms. Ochimizu and rescue her. Even if she's not the culprit, if she knew Yuko-san, she should be able to tell us something.
I can't tell how far we've been running. As we continue in pursuit of Miss Ochimizu, we catch a sight of a silhouette up ahead. From here, it looks like there's one person in the center of the mob of shadows. That has to be her.
Look! Isn't that...
Miso Chimizu!
You kids, what are you doing here?
Sorry, but we all decided that we weren't gonna leave here by ourselves.
Casualties would be minimal, but we don't intend to save ourselves by using others as stepping stones.
Besides, there's something we need to ask you. It's about Yuko Osada.
Nani?
What foolish children. You and Yuko alike.
So you do know something. The hell are you hiding?
Miss Ochimizu doesn't answer Kanji and simply tilts her head, glaring skyward. That voice must be here. I instinctively settle into a stance, prepared to confront the unseen master of a midnight stage.
I know you're there. Our deal was clear. Return them to the real world at once.
Oh, sorry, but I can't do that. Didn't I tell you before? The only ones who can enter this world are those who wish to do so.
Only those who wish to.
Ugh, it's pointless to follow me. Head back now while you still can.
Seemingly giving up on negotiating with the voice, Miss Ochimizu speaks sharply and turns without waiting for a response. No. How can we get her to listen to us?
Ah! Ochi!
Mizochimizu!
Oh yeah, more dancing time. As we start after her, the shadows that have been surrounding Miss Ochimizu block our path. I see. They weren't trying to keep her there after all. They were following her around as bodyguards.
Oh, sheesh! These guys again? Oh, are they gonna keep getting in our way?
You still don't get it. No matter how much you struggle, it's all useless. There's no need for these struggles now. All you have to do is accept my bond, or leave this place. Doesn't that sound nice? Whichever one you choose, you won't have to suffer anymore.
Don't be ridiculous! There's no way we choose either of those!
That's right. We won't leave anyone behind.
Oh, poor children. Very well then, I'll make the choice for you. Come now. Won't you connect with us?
Connect. I glanced at my friends as the shadows began their dancing. Yosuke, Yukiko, Chie, each one of them is looking unflinchingly forward, staring down the shadows before us. Good. There's nothing to worry about. They won't hesitate anymore.
So you're determined not to let us through, huh? Fine. We're determined not to back down, so there!
But these shadows are the hearts of the LMB audience, aren't they? Thinking about it that way makes this harder to do.
No. That's exactly why we need to express ourselves to them. If these shadows are trapped by the bond that voice talked about, then they need to see for themselves that this bond isn't right.
Sensei's right. This is perfect as practice for that Love Meets Bonds festival. Leave this to Teddy, Prince of the Dance. It's time for some sad Teddy night fever.
Sad Teddy Night Fever? Oh, that's a rough one.
Well said, Teddy. This is your time to shine.
All right, Teddy, go get 'em!
Such passionate cheers from the ladies. I'm feeling the heat now.
Oh, he's feeling the heat now.
Being said, bring on the Cub Step.
The Cub Step, that's a good one, actually.
Are you ready?
Everyone's gazes will be locked on moi.
You can do it, Teddy! Dance till you drop!
Yahoo! Hey-ya! Woohoo! Ha-ha! Yahoo! Woohoo! Maximum energy! Yahoo!
Here it comes! Fever time!
Hey-ya! It's going great!
There we go!
Is he getting carried away? Good! Keep at it!
Well, well, you kept up with my skills? Yosuke.
I'm getting fired up.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke. You and me, we're gonna dance all night. Okay. Ha! Hoo-hoo!
Get up, it's gonna get.
Yeah. Okay.
Get up, it's gonna get.
Ha!
Okay, you're doing great.
Hoo-hoo! This spear is fully charged. There.
Ooh, I think that was good.
Perfecto. You even stuck the landing.
All right, things are heating up.
That's the spirit. Keep going.
All right, Teddy, keep that energy going.
Well, you kept up with my skills? Not bad, Yosuke.
I'm getting fired up.
Wow! You really got the moves, Yosuke. Yahoo!
Get up, it's gonna get.
Ooh, I think that was good.
Woohoo!
Get up, it's gonna get.
Ha-ha! There we go. Hey-ya!
That was great!
Yahoo! Kentucky Doggy!
Doki Doji. Teddy, why must you be so lovable and cringeworthy at the same time? True. King Crazy? King Crazy!
Did you see that? A perfect score!
Teddy pulled it off perfectly. Guess I better praise him.
Woohoo! I felt that!
Ooh, have you gotten even better now?
Teddy hits all of his one-of-a-kind dance moves, and as the shadows cheer him on, a gentle light slowly courses over them. That was really impressive. Teddy's dance had a lot of improvisation in it, but as far as self-expression, it was perfect. No wonder he's the popular mascot of Juness. He really is a born entertainer.
Thank you very much, everyone. I'm really glad you all understood.
Angry Teddy.
You're still putting up a fight, like pitiful children.
Shut up! You're like a broken record with that. We're not pitiful.
It's you we pity for believing this is anything like a true bond.
Pity? Me? But I'm perfectly happy. Everyone yearns for me after all. That's what happiness is. You just don't know the joys of truly abandoning yourself.
Hey! Get back here, damn it!
Oh no, it's gone again!
Just as they say, the voice's presence has faded. Once more, we're on our own. Honestly, it's a little exasperating. We've come this far, but it still won't show itself or actually have a conversation.
We did at least learn one important thing from what the voice said.
We did?
You mean about how people enter this world? That voice said that the only ones who can come here are those who want to.
Indeed. And I've deduced something crucial from that fact.
Like?
I've actually been wondering about this the whole time. When we first came to this world, that voice half forced us out. Yet when we returned to save the girls of Kanami Kitchen, the voice never attempted to drive us away. This is despite how inconvenient it would be for that voice's plans if we had rescued all 4 of the girls.
You know, it's true.
If our being here could have messed up its plans, then you'd think all it would have had to do is force us out again.
Yes, from that perspective, I'd hesitate to believe that what the voice said was untrue. Actually, there's one mystery left regarding this point.
There is?
You mean the time when it happens?
No. Excluding the members of Kanami Kitchen, all of the incidents were concentrated around midnight. What I was trying to bring to your attention is what the victims have in common.
But isn't that just how the people who watched that video on the site got here?
Yes, that's the first condition. But some victims fell into a coma, and some didn't, even when they were watching the video side by side. Until now, I couldn't determine what separated the two.
Huh. I see your point. That is pretty weird. I mean, leaving aside Rise and the Kanami Kitchen girls who got brought here to perform, it doesn't make sense that some fell in while others didn't if they watched the video under the same conditions.
Indeed, but everything makes sense now. The victims were all people who wished to enter this world.
Whoa! Are you serious? What are you saying now, Dokun? There's no way anyone would want that for themselves.
I see. You're talking about the bond that voice spoke of.
Yes, I doubt that the desire needed to enter this world is to fall into the midnight stage. Rather, it's the people who harbor a desire for bonds without pain the voice spoke of, somewhere in their hearts.
So the ones who wanted this fake-ass bond fall into this place.
Ah, that's why when we convey to the shadows about this not being a real bond, those ribbony things come whooshing off, and they sparkle away back to where they belong.
I think I can understand how they feel. We were all like that once. If I hadn't met all of you, I wouldn't have been able to show anyone my true self. It's normal to want to be accepted, while still being afraid of getting hurt.
Yeah. It's like my inner self is so uncool that I wouldn't want anyone else to see it.
Well, your outer self isn't cool either, though.
Savage.
Was that seriously necessary? Can't you see what I'm getting at?
I was not expecting that. I half listened to Yosuke and Chie's banter while I mentally sort through the information we have at hand. Who the cover may be, the victims, the conditions for falling into this world. Good. That's quite a bit of information.
Alright, we should get going. We can't waste too much time. We have to express our feelings to Ms. Ochimizu and bring her back with us no matter what.
She knew about Yuko-san just like we thought. If she can tell us more, then we might be able to figure out who that voice really is.
As we follow the lanterns that seem to light a path forward, we eventually reach a bizarre-looking place. Are these cherry blossoms?
What is this place? It's like a feudal lord's house from some samurai movie. Should I be taking off my shoes?
I seriously don't think that's where we are. And Teddy, you don't even wear shoes.
That's true.
Sumomo-san's dollhouse, Tamami-san's circus, Nozomi-san's castle, and Tomoe-san's cityscape. Piecing together what we've discovered, it seems clear that the landscape here reflects the person everyone wishes them to be, which means...
Look! Over there! It's Ms. Ochimizu!
Tell me one thing. Are you Yuko Asada?
Well, who knows? I'm sure you can guess the answer to that, Miss Ochimizu.
I see.
Beep, boop,
Ms.
beep.
Ochimizu!
Damn it, lady!
I killed someone, you know.
That was out of the blue.
That was out of the blue.
I was young then. I believed in things like doing your best and living honestly, just the way you do now.
Is this about Yuko Osada?
That's right. I was her manager, Yuko Asada. I still clearly remember the anxiety on her face when we first met.
Wow. Her manager? You must have known her well then.
Yes, I remember Yuko well. She was uniquely talentless among the innumerable crowd of idols.
How could you say that?
How could you say that?
It's the truth. She was immature as a performer. No better than an amateur. Just like you.
How dare you!
I quietly stepped forth before Rise and stop her from barking back at Miss Ochimizu's words. It's okay. Now is not the time to be reproaching her.
Even so, she and I worked hard. I remember how she'd always say, I want to convey to everyone how important it is to hang in there. I did everything I could to sell Yuko's name and grant her wish. I thought that if her fans took even slight encouragement from her songs, it would be worth it in the end.
Miss Ochimizu.
She was a hit. We both cried with joy over her success. So many fans showed up at her meet and greets that Yuko was exhausted by the end, and her concerts always sold out. Very quickly, Yuko rose to become a top idol. But around the time that song, Calistigia, was going to be released, both of us came to a realization, without noticing it. We had arrived at a destination very different, and very far from what Yuko had wanted.
I see now. Those notes that we found in the dressing room. They were cries for help written by Yuko-san. Yuko-san came to that realization when she wrote the lyrics about Morning Glories, about Calistigia. She realized that what she most wanted to convey to her audience wasn't possible in her current position. That's why Yuko-san...
That's why she was yearning for a bond. And because the song she wrote was about bonds, she changed its lyrics herself.
Yuko realized that she had no bonds with anyone. The song that she wrote was no longer about the Yuko Asada that her fans imagined her. She finally reached a point where she could convey her true feelings, but she lost the words to express them to her fans.
That's awful.
But I realized something then too. Yuko's wish was never attainable from the beginning. The most diehard fans immediately turned on me. They labeled me a murderer for crushing Yuko's dream.
I'm sorry, I have to look at the log. I didn't catch what she was saying. Okay.
That's horrible. No, it's fine. I am a murderer after all. I killed Yuko, so the label fits.
Something's not right. The usual dry sarcasm is gone from Miss Ochimizu's voice, and in its place are tinges of madness. At the same time, the dark aura forming around her begins to swirl and cling with a sense of dangerous vitality. Anger, sadness, hatred, suffering, her mind must be churning with a storm of painful emotions.
What the hell? Isn't she acting kind of weird?
Miss Ochimizu is happy. How wonderful. Now the self that others wish her to be and the self that she wishes for are in sync.
What?
Her bond with everyone is amazing. Here, I'll let you hear it too.
Miss Ochimizu is scary as shit. She's like some kind of hard-ass veteran. You'd think she was born to be hated.
Her whole way of talking just rubs you the wrong way. That she's good at her job and great looking too just makes it worse.
I heard she's making stacks of cash preying on her idols. Then again, those are rumors that help Kanami's group sell so much.
Maybe that's just how you roll when you've got actual skills. It's fun to watch. From a distance, anyway. Those bastards! They don't know shit about anything, so they say whatever they want.
Well, have fun.
Damn it! Miss Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Convey how you feel. That's impossible. No one wants that anyway. If we had just accepted that at the start, things wouldn't have turned out the way they did for Yuko.
Suddenly, ribbons shoot up from all sides, as if in reaction to Miss Ochimizu's cry, and begin wrapping across her body. It's just like Kanami said in the others. No, wait, it isn't. This is more like Miss Ochimizu is offering herself up. Whoa.
Whoa! The hell is that? The singer's dreams and wishes don't matter at all. To hell with them. Everything will go fine as long as you tweak them to meet the audience's needs.
Miss Ochimizu.
It's fine. It's fine. From the fools who won't even listen, to the ones with nothing to say, I'll control every last one of them. Now I understand why those shadows didn't dare lay a finger on me in this world. Look at me. This is my true self. The me that the fans fear.
Step on me indeed.
This is the me that the fans' shadows fear.
What tremendous power. This is beyond anything else we've faced here.
Damn it! Are they this strong because she's totally accepted the way they see her?
The dark aura explodes with force, blasting the wind over us. We tried to stand our ground, but we can barely keep our eyes open. At that moment, Miss Ochimizu's body disappears from the air before us. What appears instead is... That's
right. This is the me the fans want. And it's the me I want to be too. Your words won't reach me. I have no time for whatever you naive brats have to say. Real, you goddamn brats. Throw away your identity and everything will be that much easier to deal with.
The eerie song rings in our minds louder than ever before, and I can't help but grasp my head in pain, sinking into a crouch. The shadows that had somehow filled the audience sway their bodies in time to the song, seemingly trying to break our wills.
This is tough. It's giving me a bigger headache than anything else.
This is no joke.
This isn't right. Miss Ochimizu has lost sight of the truth. Everyone, stand your ground. We can't lose here for her sake.
We get you, Senpai. It's up to us now. We're gonna get it through to her that what she wanted wasn't wrong. That Yuko chick's wish ain't impossible.
Right. Rise, get ready. I know this won't be easy, but I'll keep trying to express our feelings until she understands.
We know you can do it, Senpai. Show that Miss Ochimizu what you're made of.
Here goes. Bring on the music.
And bring on the music.
Okay, here we go.
Okay,
Miss
here we
Ochimizu,
go.
I want you to witness our
Oh, this is the opening to Persona Q. This is another spin-off game. This is the only spin-off game that we're not going to play on the channel because it's on the 3DS, and I don't have an emulator for the 3DS. I think there's one that I know of that I have to get from my friend. He used one before, so I gotta ask him which one that is. Maybe I'll play it, but I never finished Persona Q myself. But Persona Q is really cool because it fuses Persona 4 with 3, which is cool. And it's an actual RPG too. There's a second one, and the second one has all of the casts, so it has 3, 4, and 5 in it, which is cool.
That went well.
Only just begun.
Welcome to this one. You danced your heart out, Rise. It was incredible.
The second opening for Persona Q is super good. Like for Persona Q2. That's what the second game's called. This one's really good too, though.
How's that?
Persona Q has some really good music. The greatest thing about Persona Q, though, is, so you know on Persona games, if the protagonist dies, everyone dies. In Persona Q, it's not like that. So you'd think, oh, the game's easier, right? Wrong. The game is way harder than in the Persona game, in my opinion.
It's ready.
Enemies do so much damage in that game, and you have such little SP, and there's no like SP recovery items, like SP recovery, or the SP adhesives. At least not that I know of. I'd have to play the game again, but maybe I will play it on stream, but I really don't want to. I never beat it myself because I got stuck. And I wasn't that interested in the story to begin with. It's really just a fan service game. If you like both casts and you like to see them interact with each other, then that's the game for you.
Join in again sometime. You danced your heart out, Rise. It was incredible. That went well.
Oh, also Persona Q has like chibi characters. I can recommend you legal gaming device. I use if you want. True. Brilliant.
That went exactly the way I pictured.
You're incredible no matter what you do. That's my senpai.
Yeah.
All right, that felt great.
I wish I had a game capture card thing for the 3DS, but apparently the game capture cards for the 3DS are like pretty expensive, so I don't really want to do that. So I'd rather just get it on an emulator. But I have Persona Q and I have a 3DS. So what I was thinking about doing was just like filming the 3DS, but like that's not gonna look good. It's gonna look really bad. I danced with all the strength I had. That's all I could do. Maybe I'm still young and an amateur, but I danced with everything I could to answer with what you're feeling, Miss Ochimizu. Please let my feelings be conveyed to her. Staring at the monster, I make one last mental plea before it cries out in pain.
Yes! Did we get through to her?
No, I won't accept this. I'll never accept it.
How stubborn are you? Just accept it already.
Shut up. Why didn't it work for Yuko? If you can convey your feelings to others, then why couldn't she? It's impossible to make anyone understand. That's nothing but a goddamn fairy tale. Me, the audience, the songs, the dances, they're all flimsy lies. None of them can mean anything.
That's not true. You just want to tell yourself that's how it is. Because of your grief in losing Yuko-san, you blame everyone around you, including yourself. You're just like the girls you manage. You're afraid of your feelings not coming across to others.
I'm like those girls.
The monster finally bursts, and all that remains is Miss Ochimizu, head bowed low. Did we get through to her?
Miss Ochimizu!
Miss Ochimizu!
How shameful of me. You just had to stomp right into my heart and show off. I had you pegged as barely capable of participating in a school performance. And yet, here you are, cutting through to my heart.
Sad Miss Ochimizu, crying Miss Ochimizu.
Then you understand what we were trying to say.
Oh, you were just crying. Come on, why'd you have to freak us out like that?
Kanji, you don't talk like that to adults.
She's right, Kanji.
She's right, Kanji.
Glad you're all right, Miss Ochimizu. Come on, you guys, relax. She's okay now, and that's all.
Smiles spread over everyone's faces, and a warm atmosphere settles over us. I'm so glad all my efforts, no, all our efforts weren't for nothing.
How many years did I waste groveling alone and taking out my pain on all those around me? I thought if people were going to hate me, I'd give them what they wanted. I was the worst, most despicable person I could be. I even went around claiming responsibility for the lyrics Yuko changed.
Miss Ochimizu.
I was wrong. I need to apologize to you and to Yuko.
There's a lot we have to apologize for as well.
No, you don't. You all expressed exactly how you felt. You proved to me that it's possible to convey your feelings to someone else. That alone is enough to release Yuko from her suffering. And me from mine.
Mizochimizu!
Ochi!
That's no good, Miss Ochimizu. Don't tell me you've been poisoned by these children too. You, who denied your true self for years and became the cold woman everyone wanted you to be.
Suddenly, the voice echoes again, and we instinctively stand ready to protect Miss Ochimizu. But it looks like that's no longer necessary. I glance towards Miss Ochimizu, but she pushes past us and stands resolute. Her former confidence now returned.
Poisoned? Yes, I suppose they have poisoned me.
What about your deal? If you discard every bit of the you that everyone wished you to be, you'll face the same suffering again.
Enough! I revoke my deal with you. I'll make no more compromises. The Kanami kitchen girls, these shadows you speak of, and even you.
I like this picture.
I will save every last one of you from this place.
Isn't it us who will do the actual saving part?
Never mind that. Be quiet or she'll hear.
Never mind
Oh, what a disappointment. Do whatever you want then.
It went away again.
No, we won't let it escape this time. I've already made up my mind about that. For it to use Yuko's song for such vile ends. The more I think about it, the angrier I become.
Yuko's song? What is she talking about?
Wait. Are you saying you hadn't noticed? I'm appalled. And you call yourselves professionals. You couldn't even figure that out despite hearing it so often.
No one said we were pros.
A beam of light shines down the center of the stage behind us, and the usual dressing room door appears. But is this the usual door? No, something's out of place. I take a closer look at that door and realize there's something unusual about it.
Whoa, another door! Wow, these things can show up anywhere. Maybe I should start calling them anyway. Nope.
Nope.
It's not like the other doors we've seen. This one leads to an edit bay.
An edit bay?
It's something like a booth used for recording and sound editing. This one looks like the door to the room at Takara Productions.
Hold on, let me check inside first. Okay, it seems safe. I'm not sensing any shadows in there.
Then let's take a look inside. Follow me, everyone.
That's a good place to stop. Leave you guys in suspense. 10, 5, 10. Yeah, leaving you guys in suspense. We'll continue next time. Thanks everyone for watching. If you guys like today's content, please consider dropping a follow and subscribing if you like today's content. You don't have to if you don't want to. But yeah, I'll see you all on Friday. This Friday we'll be doing... we're not going to be playing more Persona 4 Dancing. We're going to be playing some Kingdom Hearts. We're going to be playing more of the Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizer. And that'll be a lot of fun. Maybe some other Kingdom Hearts related stuff too, but we'll see. We'll see how much time I have. Well, anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time.